Eadfrith of Lindisfarne, died 721. Also known as Saint Eadfrith, was Bishop of Lindisfarne, probably from 698 onwards. By the 12th century it was believed that Eadfrith succeeded Eadberht, and nothing in the surviving records contradicts this belief. Lindisfarne was among the main religious sites of the Kingdom of Northumbria in the early 8th century, the resting place of Saints Aidan and Cuthbert. He is venerated in the Eastern Orthodox Church, Roman Catholic Church, and Anglican Communion. A colophon added to the Lindisfarne Gospels in the 10th century states that Eadfrith was the scribe and artist responsible for the work. The Lindisfarne Gospels were the product of a single scribe and illustrator, working full-time over a period of about 2 years. For this reason, many historians who accept that the work was authored by Eadfrith in person date it to the period before he became bishop. Not all historians accept that he was the scribe. Some argue that he may have commissioned the work rather than creating it in person. Some reject the association as an unreliable tradition. Contemporary witnesses to Eadberht's episcopacy portray him as a supporter of the cult of Saint Cuthbert. He commissioned 3 lives of the saint. The first by an anonymous writer, written between 699 and 705. This anonymous life of St. Cuthbert was revised on Eadfrith's orders by Bede, writing around 720, to produce both prose and verse lives. Eadfrith also oversaw the restoration of the hermitage on Farne where Cuthbert had often lived. He is named in Aethelwulf's 9th century poem Du Abatibus as having advised Eanmund, first abbot of a monastery. Its name and location are unknown. Founded during the reign of King Osred, when Lindisfarne was abandoned in the late 9th century. Eadfrith's remains were among those taken on the community's long wanderings through Northumbria. The relics of St. Cuthbert, and those of Eadfrith along with them, eventually found a new home at Chester Street, where they remained for a century. In 995 the relics were translated to Durham Cathedral. At Durham, Eadfrith, along with his predecessor Eadberht and successor Aethelwold, was commemorated on the 4th of June. Citations: Eadfrith III Prosopography of Anglo-Saxon England. The Lindisfarne Gospels. British Library feature on the Lindisfarne Gospels. Bede's Life of St. Cuthbert dedicated to Eadfrith.